if y'all know I talked to Rob Kardashian, apparently this somebody who know me. This somebody who know me.
So the point of her bringing up Rob Kardashian is to let people know that she talked to dudes with money, but she still ended up getting pregnant by Chris Sales. That makes sense. Moving on, just in case you didn't watch my video from yesterday, we just gonna recap real quick why she was mad. If you already seen this, the timestamp is down below. Skip ahead. You can see what she said about Queen and Leslie and artist mother and everybody else.
Any real woman would definitely understand where the I'm coming from. Any woman that can't get no answers on their kid, can't talk to their kid, can't FaceTime their kid, and you telling me that your little son cut my son hair, all kind of weird shit. Meanwhile, you ain't answering because you in a whole nother state with a bitch. It's weird. When you could have been a real ass nigga, because you know I'm a real bitch, and you could have told me. Well, BM, I'm out of town right now. Blake with his auntie, hit her up. Guess what? Period. It wouldn't have been no motherfucking problems. But because you want to go about it a weird ass motherfucking way, and you want to sneak out of town, and you got my motherfucking kid out in Houston with you, and me not knowing what my son at, who he with or nothing. I didn't even know Chris was in a whole nother state. He could have communicated that with me, and you know I'm not lying because his mama agreed with me, his grandma agreed with me. They all agreed with me. Chris was wrong. They said Chris was wrong. They play that shit for social media, y'all. They play that shit for social media. His mama, his grandma, everybody said he was wrong for what he did to me. Oh, it's a rap. It's a rap that he can't see his son. He hung himself. He hung himself. My son will be back home Wednesday. That hung himself. He played them games when he should have been a real ass nigga to tell me, oh, well, BM, I ain't answering my phone because I'm here, or I'm busy, or I'm out of town right now. Nettie got him something, but you couldn't even do that.
As soon as I saw that video, I just knew it was gonna be trouble. Because if you could go see Leslie in Florida, why couldn't you see CJ during the pandemic in Atlanta? Keep in mind that people think that Chris just got on probation in 2020. No, he's been on probation since 2018 because of that whole situation that happened with, you know. So he's been on probation. Now I can understand at the beginning of probation, you don't want to travel right away. But by 2020, and because of health reasons, there should have been some way that you could have traveled. But sis did bring it up. Here's what she had to say.
That's my whole thing. I don't understand how you even made it to Florida to go see a bitch. Meanwhile, it's hard for you to make it to Detroit to see your own kid. Like, it just doesn't make sense. You know? Like, how do you go fly to Florida and get permission to go see a girl, but you don't have permission to come see your son? How the did you get out of state? But you can't come to Detroit to come see your son for his birthday. You can't come to Detroit to bring your son here. You can't come to Detroit to bring him back here. You can't get your son to Houston. Nothing. But you can up and jump skip to go to some pussy. You weak as
The trolls were definitely trolling on the live. Sis was in her feelings and got to talking, said some things about Queen and tried to take it back, but it was already too late. I was like, yeah, they got you, sis.
I'm not none of them fake bitches that y'all looking for. I'm literally none of them that y'all looking for. I'm not.
If you don't like me, that's fine. But, you know, watch your mouth.
It's so funny. Everybody says that Queen is the mature baby mama, but it's funny because when I was the mature baby mother, when I was rooting Chris on, and when I was doing stuff like that, I was everyone's favorite BM. Oh, she the mature one. She the calm one. Oh, we like her. We like Blake mom and stuff like that. But now the fact that I'm just so not on Chris and I'm not rooting him on for some bullshit that he pulled, then I'm the worst person in the world. And that's fine. Queen is a very beautiful woman. So if she looks better than me, that is fine, baby. It's no hate in my blood to any of the women. None of the women. They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. For sure. I'll fuck. For sure. All I said was, I am not them. That's all I said, y'all. It is crazy. We don't have no issues with each other, so why are y'all comparing us? We are all different women. Like, yeah, like, why y'all tagging Queen? Like, make it, like, I don't understand it. And the only reason why I brought Queen up is because of the fact that Queen is professional. Queen she gets money off of her name. She is a singer. She is an artist. So of course certain things she can't handle certain ways that she probably normally would pop the off if she needed to. I'm far from like artist mom. That's the whole thing.
Now, this young lady, Piperr, was the same young lady that said she didn't have a problem with Leslie. A couple of weeks ago, I reported that she didn't have an issue with Leslie and Chris being together. She said that had nothing to do with her. All she was concerned about was her son. But in this video, she showed her true colors.
You can fly to Florida to go make a YouTube video to lay up with some fake shit. Oh, well, they probably serious by now because they done made a couple of videos by now. So they probably serious now, y'all. They probably serious now. But in the beginning, it was all fake. But, you know, listen. It's all to make Clarence, whatever his name is, and Queen feel some type of way. Meanwhile, they living their mother life, get more money than Leslie and Chris. That shit started off fake. I'm a real ass. That shit started off fake. They wanted to get back at Queen and motherfucking Clarence, which I don't understand how the y'all gonna get back at somebody who doing way better than y'all.
Now, Blake's mom did speak on the fact that Chris Sales is not helping her out financially, which that was the same argument that Artist's mother had. But I feel like this is two different situations, right? Artist, we know, is mainly with Chris all the time. Whereas Blake, he comes over for holidays or maybe every other week. So she's saying that maybe he can contribute to certain things that he need, like daycare when he's with her, or clothes or Pampers. And he's not providing that. He feels like once the child comes to his house, he doesn't have to provide anything at her house. Now, I think Chris has things a little bit misconstrued because yes, Queen lets you do that because Queen is stable financially, but these other women are not stable financially to do everything by themselves, and they do need a little help. But here's what she had to say.
I've upgraded 3-4 places since Chris. That's still in the same house, in the same car that Queen bought him years ago. Tell that nigga bring out the diamond tester. He ain't getting it. He ain't getting it like y'all think he getting it, okay? Chris is not getting it. Chris is not getting it how y'all think he is getting it. I'm telling y'all. If don't nobody know, I know. I'm the baby mama. Okay? That is not getting it. Clarence called it out already with the fake jewelry that he bought from Amazon. What else do y'all need? What else do y'all need? Exactly. Just because he's getting money from YouTube does not mean he's giving money to the kid's mom. That is so true. He can make all the videos he gonna need to make. This is the same motherfucker claim he was gonna put all this money in his kid's bank account and stuff like that off of making videos, and he ain't put $1 in his baby account. This the same motherfucker claim he was gonna give his baby this big Christmas and couldn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. That shit with that content with my son on there, anything that got Chris got my baby on his page, anything like that, my lawyer is handling it. If Chris do not remove anything off his page with my son on there, yes, any dollar that Chris made off them YouTube videos, my son is going to get a piece of it, every bit. I'm far from bitter. That man don't take care of my son. He don't do nothing for me. He don't send no money. He don't do shit. I ain't bitter nothing. What I'm bitter for, a nigga really can provide for himself. All that shit is cap. That nigga have been on my motherfucking phone when my son was there talking about my son coming to Houston or whatever and stuff like that. He ain't working right now. He ain't made no YouTube videos and shit like that. I had to ask this. I said, so tell me, how you want Blake to come down there? How you gonna take care of him? How you gonna feed him? How you gonna clothe him? You ain't got no money right now. Oh yeah, I'm about to get a check in a week or two. You sitting up here waiting on a motherfucking YouTube check? Bitch, I get paid 6 times a month. I work 2 jobs. Bitter about what? You waiting on checks. If I was bitter, Chris would be on child support, everything. Chris don't do nothing for my son.